You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It towards the net, scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards the net, finds his shot, scores! Across and the shot, scores! And that one goes wide, Chase out front, scores! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center for Game 4 of the Western Conference's first round of the playoffs. The St. Mary's Lincolns, the Strathroy Rockets, and the Lincolns currently with a stranglehold on this series, leading 3-0. They'll look to end this night with handshakes. Noah Smith, Eldon Dunseith above center ice here in Strathroy to call the action. And Eldon, for Strathroy, you got to take it one game at a time.
The cliches are cliches for a reason. You can't win all four all at one time. So yes, they have to come out with a good effort here tonight and try and get back in this series, win tonight, move on to St. Mary's, and go from there.
The Rockets and their coaching staff, they know that as well. I had a chance to talk to assistant coaches Jake Jeffrey and Brady Vandenberg as well. They know that you have to take this one game at a time. The guys know this as well. It's been an incredibly close series despite it being 3-0. The Rockets, aside from 5 bad minutes to start Game 2, have been right with the Lincolns all series long.
Well, I mean, we spoke about it during many broadcasts during the season that these two teams played each other very tight, and Strathroy, among playing other top 4 teams in this conference, fared probably the best against the Lincolns. And they have played well in the series. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with any goals in the first 2 games. And last night, kind of a heartbreaker late power play goal against in the final 3 minutes. A bit of a dagger there, and the next thing you know, you're down 3 games.
The Rockets in games 1 and 2, you mentioned it, scoreless. They were unable to solve what the Lincolns have been calling the Iron Curtain in Kyle Curtin. Fantastic through the first 2 games of this series. They were able to solve them in Game 3. But what they could not solve was the Lincolns' power play. They had 3 power play goals out of their 4 last night in St. Mary's.
The power play, as we discussed off air, through the first 2 games, neither team had scored on the power play. And then last night, all of a sudden, it was a goal fest relative to the other 2 games. 4 power play goals between the 2 teams. And tonight, it's definitely something that the Rockets will need to control. Either they're going to have to stay out of the penalty box, or they're going to have to do a much better job than they did last night, killing the penalties.
On the out-of-town scoreboard tonight, there is 2 other games going on in the Western Conference. Leamington is on the road in Kamoka, a 3-0 series lead for them. They look to end it and move on to round 2 tonight as well. And then Chatham is in LaSalle. That game already underway from the Vollmer Center. Chatham, a 3-1 lead. They're looking to try and upset with the 5 seed over the 4 there in LaSalle tonight.
Yeah, that's the one matchup you get in any quarterfinal setting. The 4 versus 5, they're the 2 teams closest together playing each other, so you can't always look at it as that big of an upset. Chatham played strong down the stretch, despite unloading 2 of their better players partway through the season. They actually climbed in the standings to finish 5th. So London has already moved on and clinched a semifinal spot. And as you talked about handshakes, we might have 3 more teams move on tonight.
8 total games in the GOJHL tonight. 6 of those series could end tonight if they go the way of the leading team. We'll bring you updates on that throughout the night. But for this game, Eldon, Strathroy looking to try and come and play some solid offense tonight. It's been the part of their game that has probably struggled the most this season. They were not one of the top scoring teams at all. They were probably bottom 3 in the conference in terms of goal scoring. It struggled in games 1 and 2. They finally were able to find their goal scoring ability in Game 3. But now here in Game 4, they really need to find it, and I think they need to find it early.
I think, as you mentioned in Game 2, here in this building, St. Mary's came out after their Game 1 win and unloaded on the Rockets in the first 5.5 minutes, and were up 3 goals before maybe some of the fans had even sat for the game. So they can't have that happen tonight. It's the Rockets that will have to come out and be the aggressor, both physically and on the scoreboard.
In game 1 of this series, the Lincolns won 2-0 on home ice. They scored one goal early on in the game, and then they added a late one. Rockets right in that entire game. Game 2, like we just talked about here in Strathroy, they got 3 goals in the first 5 minutes and 21 seconds. They did not look back. Kyle Curtin shut the door. He's going to be in goal tonight as well. Same 2 starting goalies for these clubs.
Well, if I'm the St. Mary's Lincolns, there's no reason for me to not play Kyle Curtin. He's 3-0, allowing on average 1 goal a game, and his save percentage is an unsightly .965. I mean, that's just, video game type numbers with a .965 save percentage. They've outscored the Rockets 10-3 in the 3 games, and as you said, the Rockets have not been the most offensively gifted squad in the Western Conference by any means. They have to work hard for their goals. They have to get to the dirty areas. Again, cliches are cliches for a reason. They have to get to the front of the net. They have to try and get pucks on net. And they're going to have to be physical. And they're going to have to match, well, not just match, but, they're going to have to outdo the intensity the Lincolns are going to show here tonight. Because if I'm St. Mary's, I don't want to play Friday night. I want to close this out tonight. I want to get some rest because assuming it goes the way that these all should go, St. Mary's is going to need some rest to a semifinal series against Leamington awaits them.
The Rockets will look to try and stave off elimination tonight. The Lincolns will look to be the second team in the West to move on to the second round of the playoffs in what should be an exciting one here tonight from the West Middlesex Memorial Center. The Rockets, you mentioned it, cliches. We try not to use them too much, but it took just putting a puck on goal last night in St. Mary's for the Rockets to finally beat Kyle Curtin on a deflection out front by Toby Rizzo. We saw them kind of change up their game plan in Game 3 after that goal. They said, hey, I guess this is what we're going to have to do now. And it wouldn't surprise me if they go out there and do the exact same thing tonight. Just put pucks on net from anywhere.
Well, when you go 2 straight games without scoring a goal, you'll do whatever is humanly possible to try and get one when you go into the 3rd game. And that's what I said. Get pucks on net. You can get a rebound. You can get a bad bounce off a shin pad. You can get a deflection in front of the net. There's no need tonight for cute passes, drop passes, entering the zone, cross-ice passes, but trying to get it through 4 sets of legs. Pucks on net, physical in the offensive zone. I think those 2 pieces will be a recipe for success for the Rockets if they can sustain them.
So the Rockets sending essentially the same lineup out there as they have for the first 3 games of the series. The only change in the lineup for Strathroy is that Zach Barrio is out of the lineup today. Brendan Spezial going to be in the lineup for Strathroy.
Just mixing it up, you're down 3-0. I think maybe a different look on the forward lines probably isn't the worst thing in the world. But the mainstay, Josh Diamond, in goal. He's going to have to be big if they have any hope of coming through and forcing Game 5.
For the Lincolns, same 2 scratches that have been there for games 1 through 3 is Brennan Long and Griffin Sinden out of the lineup tonight for the Lincolns, who will be looking to try and end this first round tonight. Kyle Curtin, as we've already talked about, will be in goal for them, and he's going to look to try and shut the door here on this Wednesday night midweek matchup here in Strathroy.
Looking forward to a good game. I think both teams have a reason to want to win tonight.
We mentioned the out-of-town scoreboard going on. One game actually already underway. That is the LaSalle and Chatham game, starting at 7 o'clock, 1-0. The LaSalle Vipers have the early lead in that one about halfway through the first period of play. It's Abdul Abuzini getting the LaSalle Vipers on the board there. They're looking to stave off elimination.
Home game tonight for them. That's big. If they win tonight, they go back to Chatham. All they need is one more, and Game 7 is at the Volmer.
So we will take it away to a little bit of a break now, and we'll be back with the national anthems and the puck drops here from the West Middlesex Memorial Center. You're listening and watching Strathroy Rockets hockey on Hockey TV and on YouTube. The following live broadcast of Strathroy Rockets hockey is made possible thanks to our generous sponsors. Andy's Legendary Pizza, located at 10 Metcalf Street West in Strathroy. Commonwealth Financial, located at 370 Albert Street in Strathroy and online at commonwealthfinancial.ca. Carpet One Floor and Home, located at 325 Caradoc Street South in Strathroy. All Season Concrete, located just outside Strathroy, and visit them online at allseasonconcrete.ca. MNP Accounting, Consulting and Tax Services, located at 6 Front Street in downtown Strathroy. And by Middlesex Chiropractic. Visit them at 117 Thomas Street in Strathroy. The following is a live presentation of Strathroy Rockets hockey. Aspro's in alone. Daniel Aspro, breakaway, scores! That's to the net here, still has it. Over to the side, center, scores! Well, good evening. Welcome inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center for Game 4 of the Western Conference playoff first round. St. Mary's Lincolns and Strathroy Rockets. The Rockets looking to see another day here as they trail 3-0 in this series. Noah Smith, Eldon Dunseith here to call the action in what should be an exciting Game 4.
Here's hoping. Down 3-0, as I said, both teams have a reason to want to win tonight. Let's hope that the Rockets show a little bit more than the Lincolns do tonight.
Rockets started with Aspro, Hoskins, and Perry out there. Lincolns went in and moved it forward early. Casey Ton, shot thrown on, and Diamond has to make an early save to start this one just 7 seconds in.
And as soon as I say that, right off the opening face-off, they get almost a 2-on-1 going in. Nice stop by Diamond.
Lincoln's looking to start as quickly as they can on the road once again here. Now the Rockets trying to move it up forward. They clear the line, but can't get it out to center as the Lincolns still have control. Now this one picked off by Perry. Carrying it up at center. Mulder, as he's jumped into the boards. Big hit to start this one, and Mulder slow to get up right out front of the Lincolns bench. In the corner, Aspro trying to tie him up here. Lincolns work the puck down low. Ton behind the net, centering pass. Good chance there, can't get the shot off, and now working forward with it, Hoskins. Hoskins looking for a pass to Hall. Hall working in, shot on, and Curtin makes the early save there. McClatchy tipping it up to Ton to center and jumping that one in. Lincolns will get a change.
Mulder is some serious discomfort on the Lincolns bench.
Aspro going to play this one back. No one there for the Rockets. Diamond way out of his goal to play this one. Mucci rims it around and now going to get it. Perry's going to have a chance in offensively. Perry looking for a pass over. Bangkok shot. That one stopped by Curtin. Net comes off here and the play continues as the puck comes back into the Strathroy zone. Mucci spinning to get away there. Now looking for a pass. Chips it up. Brendan Mayers forward. Mayers into the offensive zone on a backhand off the end boards. It'll take a hop out. And Curtin right there to cover it up. A little bit of a poke from Babenko. And this is going to get a few shoves there from Brown and Burke.
I would expect the same had it happened at the other end. Absolutely. The whistle hadn't gone yet, but Curtin clearly had that puck covered when Babenko took a whack.
Curtin now having a conversation with the linesman who was there.
That net came off again so easily. It's like Curtin breathes on it too heavy and it comes off. And I'm not blaming him, it just happens.
Poirier from the blue line, shot, that one blocked. All the way back into the Strathroy zone, and now a penalty coming here. An early one to the Rockets. It's Babenko going off for the cross-check.
Yeah, he put McIntyre down as he was coming back through the neutral zone. He came through and cross-checked McIntyre to the ice. The trail official had that one. It was not a difficult call. And now the Rockets, only a minute 33 in, are forced to kill a penalty.
a night removed from giving up 3 power play goals, and the Rockets will have to kill off an early one here on home ice. It's Small. Looking for a pass up the middle. He finds one, working in Trickolo on the left side. Trickolo going to spin in the corner and get away. McDonald had that one knocked off his stick. Puck played up to the blue line. Coombe tees one up. That one didn't make it to the net. Freifogel in the corner tries to work it away here for Strathroy. Brown and Trickolo. This one cleared off the glass and down the ice. 30 seconds off the penalty.
Nice job by Freifogel to play that one off the glass and past Coombe at the blue line.
Coombe going to bring this one up in the rush. In the cross offside. Coombe got the shot off there.
Casey Ton was in a step early on that rush. Face-off will be just out in front of the Rockets bench, outside the blue line. 1:21 to go in the first penalty of the game.
We mentioned in the pregame show the Lincoln's power play was 0 for 7 going into last night's game, where they struck 3 times. It's Hislop now at center, moving this one over. Lincoln's looking to set up on the power play. And across center. Wide on the right side. Now down below the net. Looking for a pass out front, trying to find an option. That one on Robinson's shot. That one stopped by Diamond. Hislop at the blue line, down into the corner. Now he's going to get the return pass. Looking for a shot. That one blocked. Freifogel able to get in the way of that one, and then he's going to take it and clear it up to the blue line, but kept in. Pass. That one across, and it's going to be blown down there as Patterson sees that one with 46 seconds to go on the penalty.
McDonald with a smirk for the linesman there. I'm reasonably sure the linesman had that one right. That came outside the blue line. 46 seconds remain in the penalty to Ian Babenko. Aspro back out there with Poirier.
Prue right off the draw, sending that one down the ice, and now the Rockets 40 seconds left to kill on this penalty. It's the Lincolns from their own zone. Up to center here. McDonald makes a move wide on the right side, now behind the net. Still holding on to this one. He's going to cycle it down low. Burke looking for Robinson. This one gets up to the blue line, but kept in. Hislop out front. Robinson can't get the shot off. He's knocked off the puck. Up to the blue line. McDonald down low. Kuznick holding on to it. Kuznick tries to walk out front. Poirier there to strip the puck and send that one down the ice. 5 seconds to go here. That'll just about do it for the Lincoln's power play.
Very aggressive penalty kill by the Rockets. Much better look tonight.
Onto the ice here, Babenko. Rockets back to even strength. Prue behind the net of Strathroy, trying to clear this one around the boards. Now he picks it up again. Spinning to get away from danger. Robinson rubs him out, looking for a long pass up there. Babenko to Aspro, and Aspro going to chip that one, but it gets caught in the skates of the linesman, and the Lincolns able to clear this one down into the Strathroy territory. Freifogel behind the net here. He loses the puck there. Main Stravaco is able to get that one away from him. Puck comes up. Coombe steps into one. That one wired just wide of the net. Now behind the Strathroy net. Spezial into the lineup tonight. He's going to play this one off the glass and get it down to center. Over to Riley Coombe. Coombs pass. This one finds his man. Martin knocks that one ahead into the corner. Freifogel back there to get it. Dintino. Knocking that one is Spezial. Ran into by Mazer. This one cleared up and over top of the head of Coombe and back into the Lincoln zone. Mulder. Pass up. That one intercepted by Dintino. Hands it off to Burns. Burns to Freifogel. He's going to throw it off the boards, and it's going to be tipped ahead inside of the Lincoln zone. Spezial against Coombe. He rubs him out, and now they're going to get into it behind the net. Up to the point, Freifogel. Pass off to Dintino at the side. It's going to miss him. Now Casey Ton. His long stretch pass. McClatchy on the left side. Tries to cut to the net here. Gets a shot off, and Diamond able to get the pad out and make the save as they go crashing into the goal.
Good shift there by Brendan Spezial, battling along the wall behind Curtin with the much larger Riley Coombe, and ended up getting the better of that altercation behind the net, landing on top of Coombe. And if that's the kind of effort we can expect to see from Spezial tonight, I like the way this looks for Strathroy.
Coombe a whole 8 inches taller than Spezial. Lincoln's off the draw. Good chance. That one thrown off the side of the net. Is working through there and able to get a good shot off, but Josh Diamond right there to respond for Strathroy. Just over 5 minutes in to the first period of play, still tied at 0. Off the draw, working this one in. Shot didn't make it to the net. Mucci knocks it away. Now Small at the blue line. Keeps it alive down low. Trying to work this one through, picking it up, looking for a pass out front. Casey Ton had it in his skates, but keeps it alive here for the Lincolns. Good move by their captain, McClatchy. Ton shot that one, just missing low glove on Josh Diamond. Poirier right on his man, and this one will be blown down on a glove pass.
I don't think it was his intent, but it is what happened. Yeah, Ton got all of that on that wrist shot there. Blew it just wide of the goal to the left of Diamond, who I would estimate was in position to make the save had it been on goal.
So the face-off goes inside of the neutral zone. Going to be dumped in right off the draw by Hislop. Hall there to get it behind the Strathroy net. Over to Prue. He's just going to chip this one up to center. Hoskins chasing it down. Now playing that one over. Prue chasing it in the Strathroy zone. Looking from the corner. Finds that pass up to the Rockets captain. And now Aspro will work forward on the right side and offensively. Cuts to the middle. Looking. Shot. That one stopped by Curtin. Still with the puck, Perry. And Perry now going to turn this one over. Good hit there as Hull steps up on Kuznick, knocking him down.
Nice hit there by Hull.
Aspro trying to chip it up to Liam Hoskins. And now working it forward is stepping up once again. Hull this time on McIntyre. Didn't get the full contact he was looking for. Pass up to him in his skates. Right out front of the Strathroy bench. Turning this one over Brown. Brown pass over, staying onside. Tricklow shot that one. High blocker side on Josh Diamond misses, and now it's going to be poked up, and Carson Perry will bring it forward. Perry cutting through the middle here. He's going to be knocked off the puck by Hislop, and the Lincolns will dump it ahead. Off the end boards and right on Josh Diamond, who elects to keep the puck alive. Pass up the middle here. Wood tried to dodge the hit there as Riley Coombe was coming in. Now Coombe battling against the walls here with Burns and Burke. Puck comes out. The Lincolns run into one another as Byrne find Burke, and now pass up into the skates of Dintino. Wood trying to chip that one past. Missed their pass there, picked up by Burns. He'll step in across the blue line and just throw it towards the net. Rockets trying to set up inside of the Lincoln zone here. Poked away, and now Trigolo up the left side. He's going to try to chip that one past. Freifogel, good play to knock it away. Sanders with it now to Dintino, and Dintino bounce pass will find Wood. Wood steps in across the blue line. Wood to the net, stopped by Curtin, and he's going to cover that one up as everyone finds a partner there. It's going to happen when you're 4 games into a series.
Ryan Burke for the Lincolns and Aiden Burns for the Rockets have engaged each other on 3 separate shifts. That's a one-on-one battle I'm going to try and keep my eye on for the rest of this evening. They've exchanged whacks back and forth.
12:22 to go here. Shots on goal, 3 apiece. And the face-off off to the left of Curtin. Tying that one up, winning it. Mayers in the corner. Mayers tries to work his way past. Robinson picks it up. Robinson backhand pass through center. Bouncing puck, Minster-Vakos in the corner. Mucci right on him, trying to poke this one away. In there to help him out, Babenko. Puck comes out front, and then Mayers chipping that one up to Rizzo. Rizzo able to get that one past. Kyle Curtin out of his net to play it. He's going to backhand this one off. Rizzo sees it. Rizzo tries to keep it alive. Robinson back there. His pass stopped up. Lincoln's able to get this one out. Is now Martin dropping it to Robinson, and Robinson through center. In and then ahead of the play there, Minster-Vakos, and the Lincolns offside with 11:47 to go here in the first.
Well, in the first 8:13 of this period, the one thing the Lincolns have been able to do that the Rockets have not, have get some sustained pressure in the offensive zone. The Rockets, for the most part, have been one and done on their rushes, and that's something that they're going to need to improve on if they're going to win this hockey game.
Trying to chip this one past and out is Hull. Right out front of the Rockets bench. Pass over to Kilby, and now Kilby forward. He'll come in on the right side. Good move by Kilby to work in. Kilby to the net. Pass out front. Clerk couldn't get a good enough shot off there, and Curtin will cover up.
Yeah, Clerk he actually took the pass in the middle of 3 different Lincolns, but by the time he went from backhand to forehand, his stick was checked. and all Curtin had to do was cover it up.
Face off to Curtin's left, one up to the point. Prue shot, that one blocked. Right there to pick it up and bring it forward. Now McClatchy pass out front. That one tipped off the stick of Ton. Ton now taking a hit there and getting it away Hull. Spezial taking the puck away, and now it comes up to center. Long pass finds the Lincoln's captain. He'll bring this one in offside, though. Another offside against the Lincolns.
Yeah, McClatchy thought that Ton was going to get in there a little quicker than he did, but a hit spun him around, and the puck followed him in instead of going in ahead of him. 11-12 to go in the first period. Wholesale change for the Lincolns as we move forward here.
Tying up off the draw. Picking that one up as he came in was Justin McIntyre. Spezial now takes that pass, gloves it down, pass over to Kilby. Kilby tries to bring it forward, chips it up. Clark going to chase it down here, and he couldn't get the move over as Kyle Curtin right there, and he lost his stick on the play. McIntyre forward here for the Lincolns, handing that one off. Mazur on the left side, shot thrown on and up high there. Josh Diamond able to make the save.
Yeah, a bit of a race there for Clark to try and get to that puck before it made its way to Curtin. He did get there, but he had no angle.
Approaching the halfway mark of this opening period of play. Still scoreless. Aspro to take the draw here off to the right of Josh Diamond. One back by the Lincolns. Shot on. Diamond makes the save up high there. Looked like it was going over top of the goal.
He does that more than any goaltender I've seen, where he has to go up high on the right side. The puck either ends up under his blocker or in his blocker.
Right off the draw, tied up here. Aspro and Mazur, now it's going to be flipped up on a backhand. That one will hit off the netting over top of the glass and go out of play. So we'll have to redo the draw.
Yeah. Face-off will be deep. Aspro is mildly protesting that the face-off should come outside.
So we redo the draw. Now Aspro wins this one cleanly back to his defense. Burns. Bounce pass off the net. Freifogel chips it up to Aspro. Now Aspro getting to center. Going to dump this one in. Back behind the net, Dare. Dare's pass. Aspro tries to knock it down. Burns is going to pinch on this one. Keep it inside. Now into the corner for Carson Perry. Perry now has this one poked off his stick. Coming up the right wall. Chipping it out, but can't get it out past the blue line as it was dumped in there. Now from their own zone, the Lincolns look to clear. Pass up to center. This one intercepted by Aspro. Aspro, pass over to Burns. Burns in across center, and he'll come in offensively. Burns looking shot. That one blocked. Dare goes down in the heat, but he's quickly back up here as Aspro has it behind the net for Strathroy. Working his way around the corner. Going to dump this one back down low. Hoskins has this one away from him. Burns stops it at the blue line. Burns off the end boards, looking to try and bounced out front. Right there to stop it. Now thrown on goal, and it's going to be picked up and gets away. Carson Perry with it now. Perry back behind the net. No one there for the Rockets. Hit thrown as now Brown tries to get it out for the Lincolns. Off the boards, and finally getting it out to center. Perry chipping it to Burns. Burns in that one just out of the reach of Aspro. Lincolns will come up ice as the Rockets change. Burke brings it back inside of the St. Mary's zone. 9:12 to go as this one cleared up and out of play. So the face-off inside of the St. Mary's zone here. 9:09 left to go in the opening period.
Can you hear the coaching staff on the Rockets bench saying, good shift, boys, good shift. That was the first sustained pressure shift. They didn't end up with it. I don't think they had any shots on goal, but they had 2 or 3 chances toward the net. And if more shifts like that, I think will definitely hold them in good stead.
I believe Sanders
has been kicked out of the face-off circle.
Kicked out of this draw. The linesman right there on that one. It's going to be one up to the blue line. Capped in as the bouncing puck is knocked away. Mucci gets it back and throws it. And it's Mulder stepping behind the Lincoln's net looking for a pass. Coombe hands this one off to Manstravakos, who comes through center. His pass tipped up there. Now working in on the left side. Martin had that one knocked off his stick as Poirier going in here. And Martin lost an edge, which caused Poirier to kind of put his knee into the head. Now up to the point, Mulder's shot, redirected. Rockets will pick it up as Wood pass off the stick of Dintino. Dintino trying to work it past Coombs. Sanders holding on there, but just offside. As the Rockets trying to work their way in will be called on the offside.
Yeah, Dintino couldn't quite hold the line there. Wholesale changes for both clubs here. Face off outside the zone. As Mares, Rizzo, and Babenko come over the boards. Hull and Prue, the defensive pair.
Babenko winning that one back, and it's going to be dumped in by Hull. Rockets will give chase back behind the Lincoln's net. Puck off the boards there. Lincoln's captain Casey Ton chipping that one, but out of the reach of Bloomfield, and an icing call against the Lincolns.
Great idea to chip it off the boards past the defenseman. Unfortunately, for Ton, it had a little too much mustard on it and ended up going for icing. Face off to the right of the Iron Curtain.
Babenko will take it for Strathroy. Trying to win this one back. Now he's battling with it. Shot thrown towards the net there, and Mares alone out front fired the shot wide. Now Casey Ton in across the line for the Lincoln. Shot thrown on. Diamond makes the save. Coming in there for a hit, McClatchy. Puck comes off to the side and now cleared up. Mears trying to chip this one past. He does as he picks it up now. Goes into the corner against Small. Chipping it down low. Rizzo goes into the boards there. Taking a hit, but he's the first one to get up. Losing an edge in the corner there. Just out. Mears trying to get the puck away. Unable to win that battle as Casey Ton tried to bring it up ice. He had it poked off his stick. Now pass over, just out of the reach. Mears tries to chip that one past. Babenko goes to get it here for the Rockets, looking for a pass. Bounces it up to Hall. Hall across to Prue. Prue shot thrown on, redirected out front, didn't make it to the net. Now it comes up to the blue line again. Hall shot, that one blocked off the shin pads and cleared to center. Pressing hard on the Rockets D. Pass up into the skates of Mears, and Mears will just skate it back into the Strathroy zone.
Unfortunately for him, his pass went off the referee.
Prue will pick it up behind the net. Good pass finds Rizzo. Now Rizzo's passed that one off the skates. Quickly turning it over here. Stopped up by Hall. And Hall forward on offense. That one off the shin pads on a zone entry attempt. Off the boards, and Clerk keeps it in. Clerk against the wall here inside of the Lincoln zone on the left side. There to try and get it as they bring it back. Kuznick up, and a hit there as Hall steps up on him. Freifogel will take it back behind Josh Diamond inside of the zone. He loses an edge, and he goes behind, and pardon me, it's going to be called here. Delayed penalty on the way to the Lincolns. Hall will stop behind the net, and the Rockets will get set up here with a delayed penalty coming.
Yeah, both arms are in the air. I'm assuming for the same call.
It's Freifogel getting to center, dumping this one in, but Curtin going to come out and touch this one up, and the Rockets will get their first power play chance of the game with 6:16 to go in the first.
Yeah, it's going to be a trip. Mazur's going to the penalty box, as is usually the case. He disagrees with the call. So coming over the boards for the Rockets, we have Sanders, Mears, Wood, Freifogel, and Aspro for this power play with 6:16 to go in the first. The first big moment of the game, I would say, for them now, the opportunity to take the lead here. Something they haven't had a lot of in this series.
Rockets have not had the lead in this series. Shot thrown on, redirected by Wood out front. His pass to Aspro. He comes up to the point for Freifogel. Now the pass returned into the corner. Wood down low for Sanders. Sanders looking, tries to jam this one in at the doorstep. He's knocked down behind the net. Mears scoops it up, and now Mears is going to walk out. One of the Lincolns down out front without a stick. It's Riley Coombe. Coombe going to take a stick from Trickolo. Mears tries to fire a shot on goal there. Battling now to get this one down low. Sanders back behind the net. Looking for a pass, gets away from the stick across there, and it's going to be kept in at the blue line by Freifogel down to Mears. Mears back up to Freifogel, and the pass off the stick on the ice.
I don't like that at all. That stick was fired out into the middle.
Now Wood going to work this one in. He's going to have that knocked off his stick. Pass over to Mears. Mears looking for a shot. Move to try and get around Bloomfield, and Aspro going to come in to help him out. Now pass played up and bounced up to center. In there to pick it up, McClatchy on the right side. McClatchy move, Freifogel plays the body on him to get it away, but now McClatchy in the corner, still trying to tie this one up. It'll be Freifogel carrying it out, 45 seconds to go here on the man advantage for Strathroy. Mares will dump it in and back behind the net. Trying to chip that one past Sanders, and they'll be cleared here by the Lincolns.
Yeah, I didn't see any other reason to shoot that stick out into the middle of the ice other than to try and disrupt something, and it ended up working for the Lincolns.
Dentino getting to center here. He's going to dump this one wide of Curtin inside of the Lincoln zone. Now puck goes behind the net. Clerk throwing a hit here, but it gets away from him. Cleared up to the blue line, kept in by Carson Perry. Perry hands off to Dentino. Dentino tries to shove one towards the net there. It's going to be intercepted, and now bringing it up through center and across the line. Bloomfield, but once again, that one blown down on an offside as it was Casey Taun.
Oh, what do we got here? The referee's pointing. I don't know what we have here.
I believe they're sending Hall to the box, and I'm
not sure
what
why.
for.
Yeah, I saw them come together. I don't know what's happened here. He's leaving. He's leaving the ice.
The official is sending Hull to the dressing room.
I don't know if this is is he missing his neck guard? Is it something equipment related? I didn't see anything worth a penalty here.
There's nothing on the board.
And it's not a penalty issue because the faceoff's coming outside the Rockets zone. So the referee has clearly identified something causing Hull to have to go to the ice, to leave the ice to go to the room. And I didn't see any explanation for the Rockets bench, so they must be aware of what it is.
With that, the time will expire on the Rockets' power play as Dentino tries to bring it forward, chips it in, and Clerk will go get it into corner. Back to even strength here. Lincoln's inside their zone now, trying to work this one out. Pass just missing McIntyre. Mucci will pick it up, and now Mucci looking for an option. Over to West Poirier. Poirier fanning on the pass there. It's going to be dumped in by McIntyre. Now the Lincolns will go chase. Mucci in the corner. Chips this one past, gets it up to the blue line, kept in by Coombe. Coombe shot blocked by Dentino. Kilby there to try and chip this one past and get it up to Clerk. Dentino bringing it in. Dentino on the side. Going down low into the corner. Dentino throwing the body. Mulder over to Coombe. Coombe gets this one up. Puck comes to center. There to get in and jump it in. Curtin plays it for the Lincolns. All the way back out to center. Daniel Aspro picks it up. He comes back to Mucci. And inside of the Strathroy zone, now they work up ice. Dentino tries to chip that one past. It's going to be turned over, and the Lincolns come back the other way. Pass to Burke. Burke chips it. Coombe shot right on. And Josh Diamond there to make the stop and get the whistle inside of the zone. 3:04 to go here in the first.
So there was an announcement. I had trouble making it out. Hull did receive what sounded like a misconduct. I'm not sure what for. I'll have to wait to get the update on that. But he was taken off the ice for a misconduct of some sort.
So we'll bring you the update on that as soon as we can. Shot thrown on from the point, stopped by Diamond. Aspro there to pick it up. Long pass up to Perry. Now Perry going to squeak in. Perry, right side, toe drag, move, thrown on goal there. He goes down, and the puck stays alive inside of the Lincoln zone. Up to center. Freifogel now playing this one over to Burns. Burns will dump it in. Off the end boards, Aspro chasing as he throws a hit on McDonald. Tricklow trying to chip that one past as they went for the body. Freifogel dumps it right back in. 2.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. Still tied at 0. Brown passes that one off, getting to center, now into the offensive zone. But once again there, the Lincolns offside as they come into the zone.
So the Rockets have been dealt a huge blow here. They're going to play the rest of this game with only 5 defensemen, as Blake Hull has been ejected from the game. A game misconduct for shooting the puck over the glass at the end of that play. I'll be honest, I didn't see it, but it is an automatic. It happens in the OHL as well. And if the Rockets are able to win this game, he may not be available for Game 5.
So an unfortunate one there, as Hull getting ejected from this game late in the first period. Now the Lincolns work it forward. Dumped into the corner by Robinson. Robinson will pick it up here, is now down to the ice and slow to get up is Poirier. Shot there is Poirier now. Going for a hit. Yep. Now he's going to get a penalty as the arm comes up. Robinson tied up against the wall here is Poirier, who is holding his arm as if he was hurt, is going to go to the box.
Poirier was, I'll call the victim of a textbook boarding. There was no call, but unfortunately for Poirier, his anger got the best of him, and he immediately went to the player that hit him and basically rodeo tackled him to the ice. So the Rockets, after losing Blake Hull for the balance of this game, will now be short another defenseman as Poirier will sit 2 minutes or less with 1:52 to go in the first period.
Aspro takes the draw off to the left of Diamond here. Rockets forced to kill another penalty for essentially the remainder of this first period. Pass up to the center. Sanders with it. Sanders looking to try and find Aspro. Aspro going to chase it down inside of the Lincoln zone. Curtin playing this one. Small battling against Aspro, and it's going to be dumped back in by Brown. Coombe will go back and get it here for the Lincolns. Tied up against the wall. Looking for a pass. They're going to find it as they come out the other way on the left side. Down low, Freifogel playing the body. Sanders sending this one up. It's going to be kept in at the blue line by Small. Shot thrown on. Blocked out front. Didn't make it to the net. Comes back up to Coombe. Coombe over to Small. That one going to be picked up by Aspro. As Aspro going to come forward here, but Coombe going to beat him to the puck. Lincolns will dump it in here. Sanders throws a hit right out front of the timekeeper's box. Freifogel over to Burns, and now Burns looking to clear this one down. He does, as 1 minute to go here in this opening period.
Good start to the kill for the Rockets here as they change up lines. Clerk and Kilby come over with Prue and Mucci to hopefully finish off this penalty kill, as once again the St. Mary's Lincolns go offside.
They were bringing it across on the left side, and it's got to be at least the fifth time tonight in this first period that the Lincolns have gone offside.
Yeah, their zone entries, they've spent enough time in the Rockets zone. I can't imagine how much more they might have spent had they been able to stay onside.
46 seconds left here in the opening period. Lincoln's working on the power play here. Hislop going to dump it in. Now back behind the net, goes into the corner. Kuznick battling with this one. Inside there, Clerk trying to jam it out for Strathroy. Robinson right against the boards for the Lincolns. Up to the blue line, kept in. Pass comes across. Hislop, shot. That one blocked by Prue. He'll clear it up to the line, but not out. Kilby knocking one out of the air. This one will get down the ice. McDonald back there to pick it up here for the Lincolns. 10 seconds to go in the period. One last chance up the ice for St. Mary's. Pass. Kuznick in his skates as he knocks it away. He'll go get it in the corner. Time running out here. He'll be pinned against the wall, and the horn will go. The first period will come to an end with the Rockets and Lincolns tied at 0 in an eventful and exciting opening period.
Scoreless after one, but a very physical first period. Both teams, as I said, the puck entries there, the Lincolns have gone offside quite a few times. And after I mentioned that the Rockets hadn't had any sustained pressure, they had 2 or 3 different shifts over the last 5 or 6 minutes prior to that penalty by Poirier. And by the way, there is a conversation being had now between Poirier and the 2 referees. Having been a referee, it's probably something akin to, I understand that you were upset that you got hit and you ended up falling into the boards and losing your stick, but it's not something that you can turn around and just grab a guy and throw him to the ice.
So the Rockets will kill off 8 seconds of penalty time when they come back for the second period of play. They'll be down Blake Hull for the rest of this game and maybe more. We'll bring you more on that when we come back. The shots on goal, 8-7 in favor of the St. Mary's Lincolns. After one period of play, we're scoreless. Out of town, LaSalle has opened up a 3-0 lead over Chatham, looking to keep themselves alive in the playoffs. And over in Kamoka, scoreless between the Leamington Flyers and Kamoka Kings. That one halfway through the opening period of play. We'll go ahead, we'll take the break. You're watching and listening to Strathroy Rockets hockey on Hockey TV and on YouTube.
You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It scores and then scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards it. It finds his shot, scores! Across and the shot scores! And that one goes wide. Chase out front, scores! Welcome back inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Center. 20 minutes of hockey complete here in Game 4. And it is a tie game the same way we started. No score on the board for either side.
Good first period, I think. Both teams, St. Mary's had more sustained pressure than did the Rockets. But the Rockets did get the odd chance to score. As you said, the shots were 8-7. So indicative of a competitive first period, which that certainly was. The one glaring downside for the Rockets in that period was the late penalty to Blake Hull. A game misconduct for shooting the puck over the glass. It was after a whistle, probably an accidental or just, in disgust kind of moment. Fired the puck after the whistle, and I didn't see it. You said you didn't see it. Obviously doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Hull didn't really protest about it, and there was no explanation at the Rockets bench, so they obviously knew what happened. And in doing a little bit of research in the intermission, in the OHL, what he did comes with a 5-game suspension. I don't know what the ruling on that would be in the GOJHL, but they take it very seriously. The safety of the fans in the stands, obviously over the last 19 years, they have had the netting up around rinks, around the boards and the glass, across the world. As somebody who spent some time in the Czech Republic for the World Junior Tournament, they do have that there as well. Since the death of Brittany Cecil in Columbus in 2001, they've taken it very seriously, as they should. And we will see, as I said, should the Rockets pull through and win this game tonight, we'll see what the league decides as for Blake Hull's availability for Game 5 on Friday night.
So the Rockets without Blake Hull for the remainder of this game at least, and we'll see if it's going to be any more, as he had to head to the locker rooms early at the end of the first period of play. Still scoreless here in Strathroy, though, around the league. LaSalle still holding on to a 3-0 lead over the Chatham Maroons in Kamoka. That game tied at 0 as well at the first intermission, and we're tied at 0 here. As mentioned, shots, I said it favored St. Mary's. It actually did favor Strathroy in the first period, 8-7. But like you mentioned, I don't think either side really got as many scoring chances as they would have liked.
Yep, I know that the Lincolns had a couple of chances that they put wide of the net. Strathroy had a couple of chances that didn't result in shots on goal because of hitting skates and legs in front of the net. But I said prior to the game they needed to get pucks toward the net and at the net, and they certainly did their best to do that. They were involved physically, and as now Josh Diamond is about to lead them onto the ice to get ready for this second period.
So an exciting second period of play, we're sure. Set to get underway here from the West Middlesex Memorial Center. No score on either side. The Lincolns will start with 8 seconds of power play time while Poirier serves the final 8 seconds of his minor penalty, taken just under 2 minutes left in that opening period of play. The Rockets organization would like to take a second to wish a happy birthday, courtesy of our bar manager Kylie. She'd like to wish a happy birthday to Sharon Hogue, another member of our bar staff. So we hope you're enjoying your birthday, and we hope you're enjoying this game as we get set for the second period of play.
Well, Aspro will start here with Perry, Burns, and Freifogel to kill this penalty.
Aspro I don't even know if you could argue that he has been the best player on the penalty kill for Strathroy.
Great penalty killer he is, absolutely.
And he's spent a majority of the time out there to end the period. He's out there as well to start as the puck is down and we're underway. Now looking back behind the net, wraparound chance, but Diamond gets across and makes the pad save right against the post.
Second period in a row that the Lincolns have had a shot on goal in less than 10 seconds from the drop of the puck at center ice.
That does allow the Rockets to get back to even strength, though, as the whistle at 9 seconds Ticked off the clock to start the period. Face off to the left of Josh Diamond. One forward by Aspro. Hoskins tries to chip that one past, but he's stopped by the 6'4" frame of Riley Coombe, and it's dumped back into the Strathroy zone. Freifogel, opposite corner. Gets this one up to Hoskins. He can't clear. Down low, Bloomfield. He'll get away from danger. Pass out front into the skates of Burns. Now knocked away there. Shot thrown on. Diamond save. Rebound. He gets across there as Bloomfield tried to tuck that one in. Now Bloomfield behind the net. Looked for a centering pass to Captain Casey Ton. Rockets will get it out. Chipping that one past Hoskins. Hoskins wide on the right side. Hoskins shot that one from an odd angle. Missed the goal, his only option, and it comes back out to center. Prue takes it on his offhand. Throws it off the boards and gets it down into the Lincoln zone for Maxime Mulder. He goes over to Coombe, and Coombe's pass back to Mulder was tipped off the stick of Daniel Aspro. Now sent down the ice. It's going to be tipped by Brown, and Diamond will come out of his net to stop this one up. Diamond tries to play it. There with the puck. Freifogel tries to get it away. Aspro pass to Hoskins, and Hoskins now works up on the right side. He's got Perry with him. Enters the zone. Shot thrown on. Curtin makes the save, but he didn't know where the rebound came out, and it was cleared by Small. Now with it. McDonald working pass. Arm comes up here. Penalty coming to Strathroy. McDonald shot that one. Pad saved by Josh Diamond. Out front there with a chance. They can't get the shot off. Now shot on by Burke. Stopped again. Casey Ton. Picked up and stripped the puck. Carson Perry. And now it will be blown down. The penalty, and it's going to go to the captain, Daniel Aspro.
I think it's a high stick being called. Yes, high sticking penalty to Aspro. Again, coming out of the Rockets zone. The official trailing the play, making the call. No argument from Aspro as he headed to the penalty box.
So after killing off a penalty to start, or to finish the first period of play, just under 2 minutes into the second period, they'll have to kill off another one. Another power play chance for the Lincolns here to start this game 4. Now working up to the point and down low, Small with the puck. On his forehand, pass across, and Trickolo on the doorstep, couldn't get it on goal, and now his pass back up the middle will clear all the way back into the Lincoln zone.
The hockey god smiled on Diamond there. That should have been a tap-in for Trickolo, but he mishandled the pass.
Small in on the right side, gets that one past as he pushes Poirier. Now clearing that one down the ice is Burns. 40 seconds gone off the minor penalty to Aspro. Riley Coombe with it. Pass over to Brown as they step in across the blue line. Brown will stop up and look for an option. Hands it off to Small. Small just at the hash marks. Now working up top. Coombe battling and now getting at the blue line. This one tipped off a stick and able to get across to Trickolo. Trickolo shot. That one whistled wide. Coombe in the corner with it now. Settles it down. Gives it back to Casey Ton. Ton works his way out from the corner up to the blue line. Cycles it back down low. Trickolo spinning, looking for an option. Goes back behind the net. Poirier throwing the body on Ton. Now he tries to tie it up behind the net. Ton trying to scoop this one out. There with it, Poirier clears this one up to the blue line, but they're chipping it past Clerk, and now Clerk's going to be in a foot race against Coombe. Hooks the puck away from him as Coombe gets it in the corner, and now Coombe works behind the Lincoln's net. Now into the corner. Kilby sends him into the boards, and this is going to draw a call. And now a hit from Small as well.
Dangerous hit by Kilby.
And they're both going to go here. Kilby with the original call, aborting on Coombe, who's just getting up to the ice now. And then Kilby was actually able to draw a call because of the hit. And Small is going to be going off, I believe, an interference.
Small is incredulous right now that he's going to the penalty box. But he basically did the same thing Wes Poirier did in the first period. Small came up. He was unhappy about what had just happened in the corner. And Kilby, nowhere near the puck. He just rifled him to the ice. But that hit by Kilby, Riley Coombe is lucky he didn't get hurt. He didn't see him coming. Spilled him into the boards. Thankfully for Riley Coombe, he was able to get up and skate off the ice. 20 seconds remain in the penalty to Daniel Aspro. It looks like we'll probably be 4-on-3 here. Oh, wait a minute. We've got 2.
Lincolns have 5 on the ice right now.
Well, I'm looking in the penalty box. For some reason, Clerk was in the penalty box. I'm not sure why.
I'm not sure if they originally thought that Kilby was getting a 10 as well, but as of right now, I think they're going to be offsetting.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Aspro and Kilby in the penalty box, and Aspro will be out in 20 seconds. So my question is it going to be 5-on-4 still, or is it going to be 4-on-3? If it's 5-on-4, we're short one Rocket.
The Lincolns have 5.
And Ian Babenko comes over the boards. It is going to be 5-on-4 for another 20 seconds.
And then the Rockets will be back to even strength. Here, Sanders is going to get thrown out of the draw right away. So the Rockets catch a break, if you will, and will not be down any longer than the 20 seconds. Now down to 10. Carrying it up through center, pass to Mazer. Mazer works his way in, tries to chip that one over to Kuznick in the corner. Kuznick against Prue. Prue trying to get this one past as he kicks it away, and it's going to be cleared down the ice by Babenko as Aspro onto the ice here, and we're back to even strength. Curtin plays it behind his net. There to pick it up and working up through the middle. Pass over. McDonald, that one tipped off by Spezial. Hislop backhands it in. Glove down by Prue, and the puck stays alive here for the Rockets. This one up to the blue line, shot thrown on. Diamond sees it. He goes up to try and glove it down, but Freifogel swats it out of the air. Sanders now, just outside of his blue line, pass to Babenko. Babenko in across the line, long shot thrown on, and Curtin gloves it down, and they'll hit a whistle with the face-off coming inside of the St. Mary's zone.
At the rate we're going, I'd say it's the first team to 25 shots will win. Not a lot of shots on goal here. That I think only be the second one maybe for the Rockets in this period. But we are even strength now with 15:46 to go in the second. Babenko, Mares, Rizzo, the forward line for the Rockets.
One back cleanly to Poirier, but he couldn't get a stick or a skate on that one. It comes all the way down the ice into the Strathroy zone. Mucci trying to get away from Martin. Poirier's going to help him out here. Reverses back behind the net and then hands it off to Ian Babenko. Babenko dropped to Poirier just inside of the zone. Pass up, tipped off the stick of Mayers, and now this one cleared back out. Babenko trying to clear and get back in there. Mulder. Pass off the boards. There will clear this one up. Bouncing puck in the slot. Robinson chipped that one past, but the Lincolns can't corral it, and now the Rockets look to try and work up ice. Pass comes across, and Rizzo going to step up here and dodge a hit by Mulder, who stepped up into the play. Now cleared up to the blue line. Babenko long shot on high up there, and Curtin makes the save and covers up.
And there's another example of why you want to put the puck on. He didn't play that cleanly. And there was a play earlier in this period where he took a shot off the right shoulder and stayed frozen, convinced he had it, and the puck lay about 6 feet to his right. So the more shots on goal the Rockets can get here, the more chances they may get to pick up a rebound.
Just over 5 minutes into the second period of play. Rockets inside of the Lincoln zone. Finally, it'll be cleared out. Sanders will pick it up and hand it off to Burns. Now Burns pass to Freifogel. The Rockets will enter the Lincoln zone. Wood chips this one past. Sanders down low. Pass out front. Good move. And Gentino had Curtin beat but couldn't tuck in the backhand.
And in the save attempt, Curtin's pad knocked off the far right post. I almost feel like Dentino might have been better served to just shoot the original opportunity. I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to lay Curtin down, and he did. Fortunately for him, his backhand went wide.
Face-off one up to Freifogel, who dumps it down low. Wood chipping it to the opposite corner. Lincoln's looking to clear Dentino up to Sanders. Gets past him, but kept in by Burns. And now a slashing penalty coming to Bailey Freifogel. He was just at center ice and kind of behind the play of everyone. Yeah, and the official not shying away from the penalties tonight.
No, the puck was in the zone. I was totally looking at the puck being kept in by the Rockets. I don't know what was going on there, but Freifogel will put the Rockets down again.
So in all of this, Jonathan Kilby still in the box here for Strathroy. So I imagine he did get a 2 in the 10, but due to it offsetting, they didn't have to put anyone extra in the box. Rockets clear. First 10 seconds ticked off the Lincoln's penalty.
Good notice by you. That would make total sense.
Small working it up here for the Lincolns. Steps in across the offensive line. Chips that one past and now goes to get it behind the net. Prue able to battle this one away, and he'll rim it around the boards and get it down the ice here. And Coombe will have to go back and get it for St. Mary's.
The Rockets are going to have to show a little bit more discipline if they're going to be serious about winning this game. They can't spend this much time shorthanded and hope that they're going to beat the Lincolns.
Especially after what happened last night. 3 power play goals for St. Mary's. Tricolo spinning in the corner now. Trying to move this one up. Aspro takes it away and backhands that one past Coombe all the way down the ice. Curtin out of his net to play it. He'll hand this one off, and a minute to go here on the St. Mary's power play. It's Riley Coombe bringing it up through center. Hands this pass off. It'll be dumped in, rimmed around the boards. Tricolo will go get it in the corner. Now down low. Looking for an option. Finds Tricolo. Tricolo over to the other side. Small with it. Small with Aspro. Aspro able to chip that one and get it out to the blue line. And it's kept in by Coombe. Small hands it off into the corner. Holding on to it. Brown looking for an option. Finds Small. They're going to switch spots. Now down to the side net. Walking out front. Diamond makes the save. Aspro will come in and clear this one off the glass, but not out. Sanders gets his stick in that one, and now Aspro going to chase it down on Coombe. Coombe knocks it away from him, using that long stick and keeping the power play alive here for St. Mary's. Walking in here, but stepping in there, staying on side. Looking for it, pass out front. This one picked up by Aspro, and he'll clear it down the ice, and that'll just about do it for the St. Mary's power play.
Another great job by Daniel Aspro to kill that penalty. As Freifogel steps out of the penalty box, we are 5-on-5.
Lincoln's 0 for 5 on the power play so far tonight.
That's just not a habit the Rockets can continue. They're playing with fire.
Islam goes D to D here. This one played off the boards, picked up by Aspro. Aspro will step in, tries to get a pass across, but Kuznick throws a hit on him into the boards. Now cleared up to the blue line. Bouncing puck, Burns gets it, pass off Spezial, and Spezial will carry it forward into the offensive zone. Looking shot thrown on, pad save by Curtin. Off into the corner, McDonald rimmed around off the other side, hits off the net, and stays inside. Now it's cleared up to center ice. Burns stopped that one. Brendan Mayers will pick it up. Mayers pass intercepted by Kuznick. Kuznick goes back to the D, and the Lincolns look to set up here and work their way up ice. Mazer had McIntyre with him. McIntyre tried to chip that one past. Nucci kept it alive. Gets the puck up to Mayers, and Mayers hands it off to Clerk, who will work in offensively. Cuts to the middle. Clerk has that one knocked off his stick. Clerk picks it up again. Now with the puck, Mulder. Lincoln's work forward as it's chipped at center. McIntyre will chase into the corner. Battles against Mucci. Mucci now throwing a hit here. McIntyre tried to cut to the middle. Puck sitting out front and finally cleared up to center. Picked up by Dare, and Dare a long slap shot in on Diamond, who gloves it down. And he's going to hold on to this one and get a whistle. 11:06 to go here in the second period of play. Still scoreless.
I'm not sure why he hung on to that puck so long. He had 3 teammates within 8 feet of him and no Lincolns for a solid 5 count before he finally got a whistle. The downside, too, of having so many times where you have to kill penalties is you're going to wear out your penalty killers, and guys like Mayers and Clerk rarely see the ice.
And guys like Aspro spending a lot of time on the ice. One back, Freifogel behind the Strathroy net. It's going to stop up here. Look for an option, Prue. Long one down the ice. Chipped up by Dintino. Wood at center will dump it in. Now behind the net, takes a hop off the board. Sanders looked to try and bring that one up front, had it taken away. McClatchy, pass intercepted by Dintino. Dintino chips that one past, and it gets picked up by Mulder. Mulder D to D, up to center. Prue with it now to Freifogel. Up to Sanders. Sanders looking for an option. He'll come across the red line into the offensive zone. Sanders couldn't get the pass off. Mulder picked it up. Mulder's pass, this one. Cleared out of the zone there and picked up by Casey Ton. Now McClatchy in his skates, drop past Ton. Shot that one. And Diamond flashes the glove, makes the save with 10:19 to go here in the second.
Wood and Dintino are 2 other players who don't kill penalties, so have really been short on minutes tonight. And in a series where there's been such a dearth of scoring for the Rockets, they need their best offensive players on the ice more often than not. And so far tonight, the penalty killers, while doing an excellent job, at best, were able to stay scoreless.
Prue will take it and rim it around the boards. Perry trying to chip that one up. Kept in at the blue line by McDonald. Picking this one up. Brown shot towards the net there, and Diamond, a couple inches off the ice, scoops that one up with his glove, and the Rockets will switch up the D here.
Now, 10:09 to go in the second period here. And look, defensive zone face-off, and Daniel Aspro is there to take it.
Draw one back by Aspro. Mucci around the boards, and Hoskins to try and chase this one down. He's going to get there, chip it up, and Aspro will now come in offensively, battling with Burke in the corner. Burke, Aspro there to try and take the puck away. They're picking it up. McDonald getting away with Perry coming on, and Perry has had himself a good game as well. Hard on the offensive forecheck. Down low. Burke cleared up off the boards. Aspro picks it up for Strathroy. He's going to chip that one past and go get it. McDonald right on him, and he gets the puck away. Now down low. Aspro spinning to get away from danger. Looks for an option. Bounces it off the boards up to the point. Poirier shot. That one blocked. Hoskins, lone man to get it here in the corner. Just throws it towards the net. Intercepted there, and it's going to be cleared back out to center ice where Poirier will just dump it in, and the Rockets will come in and attack once more. Long pass up to center. This one gets past Poirier. Burke with it. Drops that one. Brown had it poked off his stick. Coming in there with the Lincolns changing, and they'll be offside here. The Rockets will have some time. Poirier looking for a long pass. It's tipped off his stick. Bouncing puck, and Mares is going to pick it up and step inside the zone. Mares looking shot from an odd angle. That one blocked. Picking it up again. Sees Poirier. Poirier steps in. Shot thrown on. Rebound, and Mares was tied up at the doorstep. Couldn't get a shot off. Lincoln sitting beside the net, still unable to get up as they bring it in. And Hislop was inside there and still laying on the ice as Lincoln's trainer Darren Smale will come up and...
I don't want to misidentify this player. I'm trying to see the officials in the way. I want to say it's Jordan Dare. He blocked a shot prior to that last play, and he, to his credit, got up and did a great job to tie up the stick of Brendan Mares for what would have been a tap-in. Again, shot on goal, rebound, good chance to score, but he is in some serious discomfort from blocking the shot just a few seconds earlier.
It is, as you mentioned, Jordan Dare, and he's still down on the ice there, has not gotten up yet with Darren Smale by his side.
He dropped to one knee to block that shot, and again, I'm no doctor, but where he is really holding himself is just below the belt line. So, and it was a solid shot that he caught, and still made a heck of a play to get back up and tie up the stick of Mares. Little tap on the back from trainer
and
Darren Smale.
Like you mentioned, maybe just needing to catch his breath there as he slowly makes his way to the Lincoln's bench.
That will knock the wind out of the best of men.
So it looks like we're all set to go there. The face-off will come into the neutral zone on the Strathroy side of center.
Yeah, the Lincolns had possession in the Rocket zone, but because it was a Lincoln that caused the stoppage, the face-off comes outside.
8:43 to go here in period number 2. One back by the Rockets. Prue over to Burns, and now Burns just trying to chip this one up at center. It's going to be knocked back in by the Lincolns. Prue rimmed around the boards. Mares chips this one past its center. Babenko tried to chase it down. Mulder picks it up. Mulder steps in, shot. That one blocked away by Diamond. Bouncing puck is picked up inside of the zone. Shot thrown towards the net, saved again. And finally it comes out. Rizzo on the other side. Rizzo just going to bring this one back inside of the Strathroy zone over to Prue. Prue tries to clear. He does, but in the process it goes out of play into the netting.
Face-off will be down to the right of Josh Diamond here. 8:09 remain in the second period. Still scoreless here at the West Middlesex Memorial Center.
Rockets will use this as an opportunity to switch up that offensive line here as Hoskins, Spezial, and Clerk come out. One back. Manservac goes, tried to bring it forward there, but Hoskins was able to tip that off his stick. Dumped into the zone. Martin to chase for the Lincolns. Robinson walks in. Robinson shot, and that one will go out of play. I'm not sure if Diamond got a piece of it.
I don't think he did, or at least in the mind of the official, he didn't, as the faceoff will come outside. Robinson got a lot on that shot. I thought it kicked up off the glove or maybe the shoulder of Diamond, but my eyesight's not as good as it used to be.
McDonald, that one off a stick, and has everyone in the Lincoln's bench not wearing a helmet, ducking to get out of the way of that one. And the face-off will go right out front of the Lincoln's bench as pace has slowed down a little bit here over the last few minutes. Stepping in off the draw, shot thrown on there. Martin was able to get a lot on that one, and then Prue once again trying to clear, sends this one over the short glass on the side.
To say that this is slowed to a snail's pace is an insult to snails. This is really slowed down here in the second period.
So the draw once again off to the right of Diamond. Taking control, Burns now behind the goal line. Pass out front, chance! That one blocked by Prue as he got in the way of the shot from Martin. Puck comes up to the point. McDonald dumping that one down low. Throwing a hit, Spezial will get it at the hash marks. Cleared on a backhand up there and picking it up. Hoskins will come forward with Clerk. Short little 2-on-1 over to Clerk. Bouncing puck, couldn't get the backhand shot off. Now he K's the line on a hit, thrown towards the net by Spezial. Hoskins tried to pick it up there. Lincoln's work forward is now spinning there and down to the ice as it's picked up. Hoskins at center. Hoskins in, looking, shot. That one whistled over top of the goal. He'll pick it up. Minster Vakos now tipping it past. Small behind the Lincoln's net. Long pass off the boards and down the ice. McClatchy didn't get a piece of that, but in the act of making the play, it's no icing. Sanders inside of the Strathroy zone. Takes a hit, but he gets it up to Spezial. Now McClatchy comes in and picks it up. Looking, shot. That one whistled wide. Hislop will come back and pick it up inside of the St. Mary's zone as the pace is picked up a little bit here. Looking for a pass. That one into the skates of McClatchy. Wood with it now. Wood knocked off his stick. Dintino comes in to help out. Back to Freifogel inside of the Rockets zone. Freifogel will take it behind the net and set up here. 6:20 to go in period number 2. Burns, long pass, intercepted by McClatchy. McClatchy works in, tries to pass that one to the slot. It was knocked off by a stick. Gets up to the blue line, kept in towards the net. That one blocked as well. Now battling here. This one going to be up into the air. McClatchy bats it down as it goes behind the Strathroy net for Freifogel. Skates right out front of the Rockets net here. Looks for a pass. That one tipped by Wood, but not quite at center. And an icing call called against Strathroy.
Yeah, Wood wasn't quite to center when he deflected that puck. So the face-off will come back down into the Rockets zone to the right of Josh Diamond with 5:52 left in the second period. Definitely a lot better couple of minutes there. A little back and forth.
One back to the point. Mulder's shot. That one didn't make it to the net. Now down low trying to battle there, Freifogel. Lincoln's with control of the puck here. Now it gets up. Dintino will chip it past, and this one will come down, but no icing as Mulder goes back to get it here for the Lincolns. Mulder setting up just off to the right there. Now works his way up front. Long pass up, and Burke will pick it up as he comes in. Burke looking for a pass. Shot thrown on. Stopped by Diamond. Puck off into the corner. Trying to work out front here. Poirier picks it up again. Over to Wood. Wood at the hash marks. Tries to chip this one past. Mulder stopped it at the blue line. Keeping the play alive as it's rimmed around the other way. Dintino trying to pick this one up as he does now. Dintino cuts to the middle. Gets past one and works his way forward. Pass up Mulder. Drops down to a knee to keep it alive. Dintino in the corner to try and press this one up against the boards while his line mates go for a change as we're under 5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Mulder gives it back to Riley Coombe. Coombe back to Mulder, and now the Lincolns look for an outlet pass. That one onto the stick of Triccolo. Triccolo steps in across the line, a big slap shot, but it's right into the logo of Diamond. And Triccolo coming in there to engage himself.
In the 80s, he might have had a chance to score from there. Big clapper from inside the blue line. Diamond ate that up. It took a while for the Rockets to get a change after that other icing call. There had only changed one defenseman. And then it took about another minute before they could change the other 4 players.
Perry works his way past Small and then dumps it inside of the Lincoln zone. Lincoln's doing a good job to work this one up as now the pass finds Mazur, dumps it in off the boards. Nucci With a man right on him. Comes up to the point. McDonald keeps it in. Shot thrown in. That one off the crossbar. Beat everyone except for Josh Diamond. Now bouncing puck. Hoskins and Perry back the other way on a 2-on-1. Hoskins looking. Shot. That one blocked and goes out of play. But a good opportunity there for the Rockets.
I am perfectly okay with the shot there. I'd like to see him do that about a half second sooner. I thought he took a little bit too long to decide whether he was going to shoot or pass, and by the time he did, the defenseman made a great play to stop, drop, and get in the way. But offensive zone face-off to the right of Curtin. Babenko, Mares, Rizzo over the boards with 4:13 left. Looking to see if they can get the Rockets the lead.
On the draw, picking it up, Rizzo. Rizzo backhands to the net, tipped by Mares, and it goes wide. Curtin slow to get up there, and a shot from Mares is going to be off a stick and out of play. The faceoff will stay inside.
Yeah, some contact there as Rizzo came through the blue ice. Not enough to get the attention of the Lincoln's defense, but it did kind of momentarily spill Curtin.
On the draw, it's one out to the slot. Rizzo picks it up. He's going to spin, hand it off to Mares. Mares shot that one, whistled over top of the goal. Mucci comes in to try and pick it up, and now back the other way. Manstravakos pass. Morton, that one bounces over top of his stick, and it's turned over here as Rizzo will leave it for Babenko. Babenko spinning there. He's taken out, but able to hold on to the puck. Poirier to Babenko. His pass over to Mucci, just out of his reach, but he picks it up off the boards, gets to center, and dumps that one in. All the way around the opposite side, Coombe and Rizzo go into the boards. Cleared up to the blue line. Poirier tries to shovel it towards the net. It's picked up once again. Manstravakos forward, knocked off his stick. Rockets trying to clear is Poirier, but it goes down low. Martin walking out front, pass. Robinson can't get the shot off. It's cleared up to the blue line. They're picking it up. Prue finally able to clear as now he comes through center into the offensive zone. Prue wide on the right side, shot that one missing wide, trying to throw it off the back of Curtin. From behind the goal line was Brendan Mares. Manstravakos spinning in, dishing Toby Rizzo to the ice, and now looking for an option. Hands it off to Coombe, and Coombs' pass tipped in by Robinson. Lincolns will get a change. Freifogel up through center, gets past two and now works in. Now he chips his way past Freifogel's shot. That one blocker saved by Curtin. Comes all the way back into the Rockets zone with Mares back against Ton. Good defensive play by Brendan Mares to get back in the rush and stop that one up. Just inside of the line here. Down low, works his way through, shot through, and that one stopped by Diamond. Rebound goes off into the corner. Now up to Hislop at the point. Going to hand it off down low. Now he gets the return pass. Back into the corner, off a stick. Prue throws a hit there. Clerk will pick it up, and the backhand will clear out the center. Knocked down, and it will be blown down on a high stick.
What a rush by Freifogel. Wow, Bailey Freifogel going end to end and getting a great shot, a lot on it. Tried to go blocker side high on Kyle, but the tall goaltender got a blocker on it, knocked the chance away, and we stay scoreless.
Not the first time that we've seen Freifogel jump up into the rush like that as well. Sometimes he just gets those bursts of speed and he works his way through two or three guys. Tilby works his way in, can't get the shot off there as he had trouble corralling the puck. Pass up, it's McClatchy in on the left side. McClatchy thrown towards the net there, tied up. Burns tries to get this one away. Spezial as well. He's just at the hash marks. Pass will go off the skates, and Kilby will chase it down. He's going to win this foot race. Kilby tried to cut through, but it was knocked off his stick. Now below the goal line. Kilby again looking out front there. Might have had a chance to pass it over to Clerk, but Casey Ton will work it out. Pass out of the reach of McClatchy, and down the ice for an icing call against the Lincolns. 1:32 to go here in period number 2.
Despite being shorthanded as often as they have been in this game, I love the vim and vigor of the Rockets here in this second period. For the first 18 and a half minutes, they have done more than just hang in with the Lincolns.
Face off. This one tied up and then won back by the Lincolns. Small room around the boards. Burns can't keep it in. McClatchy will go chase it down in the corner against Mucci. Mucci makes a good move to get away from him, and now he's going to bring it up ice. Pass from Kilby. That one onto the stick of Spezial, but he couldn't pick it up. Now Clerk picks it up. Steps and throws that one in. And getting a line change here, Mucci Wood onto the ice as well. Clerk able to knock that one off the stick of McDonald as he came through the middle. Spezial will try to dump it in, this one off the skates. There to try and pick it up again. 1 minute to go here in period number 2. It's Mazerin on the right side. Trying to push it past Burns. Burns will spin, but picking it up Mazer. Off the boards to himself. On his forehand behind the goal line. Pass out front. Pad save Diamond. Up to the point. Mulder shot on. Tipped and this one goes wide. Lincoln's really pressing here in the final minute of period number 2. Burns will take it and clear it down the ice. And it won't be an icing call as the Lincolns have to go back and get it.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go. Big shift there by St. Mary's and a couple of really nice stops by Josh Diamond to keep this game scoreless.
And now Kyle Kuznick just inside of center. Flips that one way up and out of play.
Long change in the second period, and when you get trapped in your own end, if you're there for a little while, it takes a lot more out of you to play defense for a minute than it does to play offense for a minute. So Hoskins coming out to replace Dentino on this line with Sanders and Wood.
26 seconds left here in the period. Sanders, who works it just inside the line here, has that one get tipped past, goes into the corner against Riley Coombe. Now Hoskins looking for an option, goes down low for Riley Wood, who's going to leave it. Coombe will go back and pick it up against Sanders. Coombe going to win this battle as he works his way forward. Pass up through center. Wood intercepts it, dumps it off the boards. 5 seconds to go here, and they'll just hold on to it as the horn will go, and period number 2 will come to an end with the score still tied at 0.
Another scoreless period as Ryan Burke looking to engage anybody in a white sweater here for St. Mary's. The Rockets more than held their own there in the second period. Some timely penalty killing. Once the shooters were able to get out on the ice, they had some good chances to score, and the best of which was Bailey Freifogel on a great rush from one end to the other. But we'll head to the third period scoreless.
The Lincolns outshoot the Rockets 12-6 in period number 2. They now lead 19-14. A low shooting game so far through 2 periods of play. But the stat that matters, it's tied at 0 after 40 minutes. We'll go ahead and we'll take the break, come back with the out-of-town scoreboard. When we come back, you're listening and watching the Strathroy Rockets hockey on Hockey TV and on YouTube.
You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It scores and then scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards it. It finds his shot, scores! Across and the shot scores! And that one goes wide. Chase out front, scores! Welcome back inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center. We're almost set for period number 3 here in Strathroy. It's been an exciting one so far as the Rockets and Lincolns continue a tight battle. It's no score after 40 minutes of play and lots of chances for either side.
Yeah, the back half of that second period saw several chances each way. Excuse me, big save by Kyle Curtin on a great rush by Bailey Freifogel. And an extended amount of time the Lincolns spent in the Rocket zone for one sequence. 2 dynamite stops by Diamond on tip pucks in front of him to keep the game scoreless.
So the Rockets and Lincoln scoreless here after 2 periods of play. They've been close all year long. Me and you talked about it during the regular season. We've talked about it essentially from November on about how much we would have liked to see a playoff series between these two clubs. Despite it being a 3-0 series right now and the Lincolns just a goal and a period away from ending this series, it has been probably the closest series in the West so far.
This has been a very competitively played series. Maybe a little puck luck, a net off its mooring in game 1. Who knows if that goal counts. That net stays on, that goal counts. Game 1 is very different. And if they come out of there up 1 instead of down 1, at worst, we're here 2-1 for the Lincolns. They didn't get that puck luck, ended up losing that one. But I will say, if you go 2 games and don't score a goal, it is really hard to win a series. But this is probably one of the more tightly contested, 4 games in a playoff series that I've seen. But they are still 20 minutes away from sending this series back to St. Mary's for Game 5.
So the Rockets looking to try and send this series, as you mentioned, to a Game 5. If we do get to Game 5, it'll be Friday night at the Pyramid Rec Center in St. Mary's. The Lincolns, who are just getting ready to take to the ice here, they're trying to make sure that does not happen. They'd like it to end in the next 20 minutes.
Absolutely they would. I said at the beginning, the Lincolns would like this series to end tonight. They want this 2 points as badly as the Rockets do, so that they can get some rest before going on, presumably, to face Leamington in the Western Conference semifinal.
And it's looking like it would be Leamington if they do move on. At the second intermission, the Leamington Flyers leading 2-0 over the Kamoka Kings. Kamoka down to what could be the final 20 minutes of their 2019-2020 season. And over in LaSalle, it looks like the Vipers are going to live to see another day. Currently 5-0 for them with about 3 minutes left to go. So really a statement game for them to bring that series to a 3-2 lead for Chatham.
Yeah, send that back to Chatham for Game 6.
Rockets, Lincolns ready to go here for period number 3 as the team's out to center ice and ready to drop the puck.
And the Nationals would like to see that series go as long as possible.
Aspro on the face-off will take it back inside of the Strathroy zone, go across to Freifogel, look for an option, return pass to Burns. Burns dumping this one in. Coombe knocks it down, trying to tip that one past Casey Taun. And Aspro kicking it to himself and then off to Freifogel. Burns will pick it up. Burns looking for an option. That pass dumped into the zone. Bouncing puck will get past Coombe. Aspro sitting out front looking for a pass. Hoskins and Perry in the corner. Perry tried to center that out front. It was tipped off a stick. Now from the hash marks up to the blue line and out. Burns will pick it up and dump it right back in. Aspro on the attack and Hoskins and Perry to the bench for a change. Coombe in the corner now for St. Mary's. On the fresh ice, sends this one down. It's going to be tipped and inside of the Strathroy zone. McClatchy and Freifogel, they go into the boards. Puck goes through both of them, and then right there to pick it up Mike Mucci. Rizzo tipped up to Babenko. Babenko comes through center, drops this one to Mucci. Mucci will just spin and go back in his own zone. Get some space, look for option. Long stretch pass. That one tipped up by Rizzo. Looks to come back up the middle. Mayers just out of his reach as well. Mucci to go chase with Brown and Triccolo right on him. Brown has the puck out front, centering pass. That one stopped by Diamond. Rebound comes all the way up to the point. Triccolo spinning. Can't get the shot off. Down low. Brown with the puck. Thrown into the boards. Trying to clear Mucci, but right into the jam. Mayers flipping this one up, bouncing puck over top. Rizzo leaves it. Babenko, long one off the boards. Mayers giving chase, tries to chip it towards the net there. Can't get it, and right there to pick it up and work forward here on the left side. Now trying to cut to the middle. Triccolo had it knocked off his stick. Brown there to pick it up, dump back in. Going off to finish that line change is Brown, and now the Rockets and Brendan Mayers come up ice. Mayers working pass, goes wide on the right side, back into the net. Curtin had trouble with it, rebound came out, still alive inside of the zone. Poirier down low through the legs of Mayers, behind the net here. Sanders centering pass, Rizzo couldn't calm that one down. Now he picks that one off. Rizzo down low to Sanders. Sanders behind the net here, centering pass. This one all the way up to the point. Prue looking, shot on that one. Tipped and goes wide. Sanders looking to spin and throw it out front, off into the corner, and there to pick it up and chip it up. Kuznick got the pass from McIntyre. Kuznick, this shot, wide glove side of Josh Diamond. Sanders will pick it up at center and work in on the right side. And across the blue line, shot scores! Sanders snipes top shelf, and the Rockets strike first early here in the third.
What a wrist shot by Sanders. That is probably the best 2.5 minutes that the Rockets have played in this game. And he came over the blue line down the right side, and Kyle Curtin down early, and he beat him glove side high, bar down. And it is 1-0 Rockets, 2 minutes and 34 seconds into the third period.
And he got this place going here as the West Middlesex Memorial Center erupting here. Not as big of a crowd as we saw on Saturday night on this Wednesday, but they are ready to go as now the Lincolns sending this one down and icing the puck. An offensive face-off coming for Strathroy.
15 goals in the regular season for Sanders, and that's his second in 2 nights for the Rockets.
Off the draw, Wood tried to get a shot off there, was knocked off his stick. Off the boards and down the ice. Mucci back to get it inside of the Strathroy zone. He'll clear it off the glass. Down the ice and off the bench, stopping that with his skate. Passes it back to Kuhn. Kuhn, quick pass up to Maestrovakos, and Maestrovakos forward through center. He comes in, shot towards the net. This one bounces around, and then the rebound shoveled wide. Dentino can't clear. A shot towards the net is going to go off a Rocket stick and out of play. 16:45 remaining here in period number 3.
The one thing the Rockets will need to do is to keep the pressure on. They can't, now that they're up by a goal, decide that they're going to try and defend this for the next almost 17 minutes. The Lincolns are just too good for that. So they're going to have to keep the pedal down.
Rockets leading 1-0 here. Puck goes down. Low chance there for the Lincolns. Shot off the side of the net. Picked up here. This one going to be cleared up to the blue line, and then Small, who kept it in, will send it out of play into the netting.
Yeah, just did his best to kick that puck and keep it in the zone. And unlucky bounce. Clark will take the face-off here against Bloomfield, just in front of the Rockets bench.
Carrying it in off the draw there, shoveling it down low, Bloomfield. Casey Ton, he goes down onto his knees, but right back up. Now behind the net, pass out front there. That one gets past Ton. Spezial tries to chip it past at the blue line and kept inside. Now jumping up into the rush, Freifogel. Freifogel in across center, dumping this one in back behind the net. Into the corner, Spezial. Looking for Clerk behind the goal line. Clerk against the wall. Spezial in to help him out, but there to dig it out and now bring it out to the hash marks here. It's Ton, knocked off his stick. Small. Thrown towards off the stick of Clerk, and looked like it went over top of the yellow line there. Referee's going to let this one play. Up through the middle, Bloomfield knocked off his stick. Spezial there to pick it up. Now he tries to chip it past, gets it up to Kilby. Kilby Going to carry it forward, work up some speed, comes in on the right side. Now Kilby tries to make a move through, and then he gets hit there right out front of the net. Into the corner, Trickolo. Trickolo, spin pass. This one onto the stick, moving forward here. Brown dumps it past into the corner. Prue has it go past him. Opposite side, looking for a pass onto the opposite corner. Brown back down low. Into the skates, picking this one up. Pass looking out front for Trickolo. Trickolo shot on. That one off the boards. Blocked and sent down the ice. Curtin will pick it up. Bounce pass off the boards. Kept inside. And now the Lincolns set to break out here. Cleared off the glass. Bouncing puck to center. And Perry knocking that one away. Hoskins back to the Rockets D. Burns over to Prue. And now Prue looking for an option. His pass. Tipped into the skates of Hoskins. Aspro tips it past Hoskins now and across center. A little flip into the offensive zone here as he goes and plays the body. Long pass. That one knocked out of the air onto the stick of Brown, who steps in across the blue line. Brown to the net. That one missing wide. Prue rubbed out into the wall. Aspro able to get it up. Perry tried to chip it past. Now Aspro gets it up to Hoskins, and the Rockets look to come forward. It's Aspro into the offensive zone. Pass into the skates of Perry. Perry tries to cut to the net there. He's thrown into the boards. A big hit. Rockets bench wanting a call as Perry holding his arm as he heads off to the bench.
That was a very solid hit. I don't hate the fact there wasn't a penalty there. It was just an unfortunate result.
Picking it up here. Freifogel getting to center. Dumping that one past Coombe and inside of the Lincoln zone. 6 minutes gone here. Wraparound chance comes up to the point. Freifogel shot. That one redirected. Rebound out front. Rockets looking to clear here as Rizzo right on Coombe. Now back behind the net. This one off a stick and out of play. And the faceoff will come outside with 13:50 to go here in the third.
Perry still being attended to by trainer Mike Brooks. I won't say exactly what I think it might be, but suffice to say an upper body issue for Perry.
Babenko takes the draw in the neutral zone here for Strathroy. Clean win back to Freifogel, who takes a shot on from center ice, missing. Off the boards there. Babenko tries to keep this one alive. Now bouncing puck up to the blue line, turned over. Mayers tried to chip that one on goal, just shoving it wide. Coming in there. Rizzo throwing the body, tying up a man. In the corner as well. Mayers looking out front. It's going to be chipped up at the blue line. It gets out. Mucci over to Freifogel, who will step in across center and look for an option. He'll just dump it in. Late getting out of the zone there, Babenko. And now back up ice here, the Lincolns. Trailing by one. That one into the skates of the linesman. Robinson will just pick it up and tip it down low. Arm of the official comes up here. Penalty coming to the Lincolns. Freifogel will stop up behind the net and look for options here. And the Rockets will be heading to the power play. It's Aspro now. Pass off to Freifogel as the Rockets come up ice. Now Mucci. Mucci on the opposite side. Cuts to the middle. Shot. That one off a stick and out of play. And we'll see the call here.
Yeah, I think it's Kuznick.
Cross-checking, yes.
Cross-checked Mayers along the far wall. And during that last sequence, Kuznick went to the bench for a line change.
Trying to hide.
Maybe they won't notice it's me.
So the Rockets will get a power play chance here, leading 1-0.
It's a real opportunity for Strathroy to pound the nail in a little bit further here.
Should point out as well, it's the Rockets' first lead of this series coming in the third period of Game 4. Pass up to Wood. Wood up to the point. Freifogel will walk across, go to Mayers. Mayers one-time shot. That one off a body, comes up to the blue line, but kept in by Freifogel. Bouncing puck gets past Coombe into the corner for Sanders. Aspro there to help him out. Tied up against the wall by Coombe, who keeps shoving, comes out to the middle. Sanders over, shot thrown on. That one stopped by Curtin. Mayers got a lot on that one. Aspro down low. Penalty coming here as Wood will touch up. It's Sanders out front against Coombe. A cross-checking call, and that will end the Rockets' power play early.
I say this all the time. When both arms go up, you know something has happened. And Sanders will go to the penalty box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Pretty much identical spot, kitty corner end of the rink to the penalty that Kuznick took. So for the next minute and 30 seconds, we will play 4-on-4. And then the Lincolns will have 30 seconds of power play time, provided no other penalties are called in the next couple of minutes. 12:18 to go in the third period. Casey Ton and Ian Babenko in the face-off dot.
Puck drop, one back by the Rockets. Prue will take it behind the Strathroy net. And he's in no rush here with Casey Ton sitting out front. Babenko, drop back. Prue over to Burns, who will get to center and chip that one in. Dintino down low in the corner as Burns throwing a hit. Lincoln's looking to work this one up ice from their own zone. Pass over from Trickler. Dumping it into the opposite corner. Ton will give chase, but Burns back there to get it. Burns off the boards as he takes a hit. Ton throwing the body there. Quickly back up to his feet as Babenko comes up through the middle. Babenko, pass into the skates of Dintino. Dintino to Babenko, over to Spencer Prue. Prue will bring this one up, get to center, and dump it in off the boards. Puck will sit behind the Lincoln's net here. Dintino trying to get this puck away. It's going to be picked up and now moving forward. McDonald getting this one to center. Long shot thrown in, and Diamond gloves that one. He's going to elect to hold on to it with 32 seconds left in the penalty to Kuznick.
11:20 remaining in the third period. Kilby and Clerk will go out for this. Mucci and Poirier, the other two skaters.
One back by Clerk in the Strathroy zone. Mucci around the boards to Kilby, who will pick it up. Kilby goes to the opposite corner for Mucci. Mucci now. Pass knocked down by Kilby. Kilby will bring it in. Good move by Kilby to get past on the right side. Shot thrown on. Blocker saved by Curtin. Picked up by Coombe as Kilby throws a hit on him. Kilby down low against Coombe. Coombe picks it up and goes behind the net here. Coombe to bring it up ice for the Lincolns. Gets in across center. Pass over to Mantravakos. Mantravakos shot that one blocked. Rebound chance. He gets another shot off. It's blocked away by Diamond. Coombe loses his stick. Shot thrown on. This one goes wide. Rockets now killing off a penalty. 20 seconds left. Lincoln's on the power play. Hislop down low. Mantravakos off to Ton. Ton looking for an option. Comes up to the point for Hislop. Hislop shot blocked by Kilby. Poirier right on his man. Robinson picks it up below the goal line. Robinson looking for a pass up to the point. Over to Hislop. Hislop off. Back to even strength. Shot comes off to the side. Robinson out front. That one going to miss. Kilby will pick it up, and now Kilby comes up ice with Sanders. Kilby cuts to the middle here. Drop pass. Sanders can't get the shot off. Ton picks it up here for the Lincolns. Ton. Good pass finds Mantravakos, who works in. Oh, hit there by Freifogel, sending a man into the boards. Ton picks it up here. His pass chipped off, and now Hoskins works it forward on the backhand. Hoskins in here on Curtin. Curtin plays the puck and eliminates that partial break. Coming in, staying on side there, and now Bloomfield made a move at the line. Casey Ton offside for the Lincolns.
Yeah, Ton was on a one-way track toward the offensive zone. And when they threw the switch, Bloomfield slowed down. 9:44 to go, third period. 1-0 Rockets face off outside the blue line, right in front of the Rockets bench.
One back on the draw for the Lincolns. Shot from distance, blocked away by Josh Diamond. Freifogel in the corner now. Works this one away. Gets it up to Special. Special comes forward. He gets to center. Makes a move and then backhands that one in. He'll go chasing the corner against Small. Makes a move to get this one away. Holds onto it on his forehand. Looking for an option. Goes down low to Hoskins. Hoskins down low. Aspro has it below the goal line. Aspro works this one out on his forehand. Drop pass. Special makes a move to get past. He's got Aspro with him. He's taken into the boards. Aspro picks it up. Aspro backhands this one back down low. Coming out front there, getting tied up. Hoskins was taken down. No call, but he picks it up. Hoskins looking for a pass. Fans on it. Sends his man down. Hoskins looking. Shot from an angle. Stopped by Curtin. Bouncing puck out front. Knocked down. Rockets looking to get a shot off here as it's loose out front. Finally picked up and cleared. And now a penalty coming as Hoskins down took a shot.
While laying on the ice, Bloomfield, I don't know if they're going to call it a slash or a spear.
Looked like a slash.
But Bloomfield took full advantage of the fact that Hoskins was down in front of him, because once Hoskins stood up, there's quite a disparity in height between the two of them.
And so the Rockets will get a huge power play chance here with 8:48 to go in period number 3 to try and make this a 2-goal lead. 1-0 Strathroy lead here in period number 3.
Provided they can keep it for more than 30 seconds.
Off the draw, Aspro down, it comes up and is cleared by the Lincolns. Mayor's only man back for Strathroy. Kuznick hard on the forecheck. Mayor's going to drop this one to Freifogel. Freifogel will pick it up, and now the Rockets look to work up ice. Sanders on the right side, pass over to Riley Wood. Wood will make a move at the line, holding on. Rockets stay onside, hit Wood in the corner. Freifogel keeps it into the blue line. Trying to chip that one down low. Sanders takes a hit from Coombe. He goes down. Coombe trying to work this one pass down below the St. Mary's net. 3 Rockets below the goal line. Mayor's trying to chip it past on the opposite side is Coombe. Right on the forecheck. This one off a body and kept inside the blue line. Clearing attempt finally going to be sent down the ice there by the Lincoln's D-man.
Oh, Freifogel losing it in his own end.
Freifogel fanning on a pass attempt. Now he finally gets it to Mayers. Mayers going to work pass, and now he'll come forward. Mayers into the offensive zone. Cuts to the slot, looking shot. That one whistled wide. Blocker side on Kyle Curtin. Picking it up, Sanders tries to bounce pass off the boards. Coombe in there, hits Sanders. Rockets bench wanting a call on that one. Nothing from the officials. Coombe will take it and send it down the ice again. And now Mayers is going to be getting a penalty here. It'll be touched up, and it's going to be a slashing call as the retaliation on Coombe will negate the final 42 seconds of the Rockets' power play.
It always boggles my mind that when a call isn't made when you think there should be one, and you can argue whether or not there should have been one, that they take it out on the other team in retaliation toward the referee. I'm not sure. I've never understood, that line of thinking. Like, oh, fine, I'll show you. And now it's 4-on-4 for the next 42 seconds, and then they're going to have to kill.
Lincolns will get set for 18 seconds of power play time when this 4-on-4 is done.
7:30 to go here in the third.
Rockets have now had 2 power play chances in this third period, and they've had maybe a grand total of a minute or so actually on the power play. Small towards the net. That one tipped by Brown, but goes wide over top of the goal. Now down in the corner. Brown hands this one off to McDonald. Now he gets the return pass just at the hash marks there, trying to knock it away. Mucci behind the net, looking to walk out front with it. McDonald passed that one through the slot and will come all the way down into the Lincoln zone. Curtin out of his net to play this one. His time will come to an end here. Babenko right on his man. Onto the ice here. Into the bench, Bloomfield. Lincoln's on the power play for a minute 15. Big hit against the wall there. This one sent down the ice. Picked off by Casey Ton just at the blue line there. And the Lincolns now trying to get set up here. They have a minute left on the power play. It's Brown. Up through the middle, pass over to Ton. Ton across the line, looking shot. That one stopped by Diamond. Pad save, rebound goes into the corner. Burns against Kuznick, getting away from it, Ton. Ton behind the net, looking pass off. That one tipped up, trying to go to Small. Small gets it back down to Ton. Ton cuts the middle shot. That one thrown off the side of the goal. Down to a knee, but keeping it Brown. Brown works out front, looking for a shot stop by Diamond. Rebound chance, Diamond down, and he makes the stop. And now Burns going into the corner there, and this will draw a crowd. But Josh Diamond makes the save to keep the puck out.
I'm going to guess that the official lost sight. I'll be honest, I lost sight. I didn't actually think Diamond had covered that, but if he did, that was an unbelievable play by Josh. 37 seconds remain in the penalty to Brendan Mayers. Burke will line up for the face-off against Sanders here.
Face-off off to the right of Josh Diamond. One back to the point for Riley Coombe. His shot, that one tipped and out of play there. And now some more shoves exchanged out front there between Ton and Wes Poirier.
2 gentlemen who have made acquaintances throughout this season.
They're going to say it was off of Lincoln, and the face-off will come outside.
Yeah, deflection up into the netting there.
Draw one forward by Sanders, so it's picked up here and dumped into the zone by Hislop. Crew goes into the corner against Kuznick. Kuznick pass out front to Ton. That one intercepted. Sanders works it pass, and it's off the skate of Coombe and down the ice. Curtin way out of his goal to play this one. Gets the puck up to the hash marks and the pass up to Ton, and stepping up there, Burns plays the body on him. Ton pass to Hislop, and Hislop walking in. Hislop to center, dumps it in. Penalty coming to an end here. We'll be back to even strength just about now. As out of the box is Aspro. Chips it up to Mayers, and Mayers will work in here. Mayers cuts to the middle. Can't get the shot off there. Almost got it again as Sanders has it at the blue line. Looks to throw that one back. And the Lincolns now working up ice is Mayers. Trying to get the stick away there. Hit at center ice is Aspro trying to dig this one out from Sanders, and stepping up here Mulder on Mayers. And it's dumped back into the Strathroy zone. Mainster Vacos with Poirier right on him here. There to pick it up is Prue. Prue going to carry it, get to center, and dump this one in with the Rockets finishing up that line change. Mulder goes G to D, and the Lincolns, with now under 5 minutes to go, try to bring this one down ice. Hoskins chips it past, intercepts the pass, gets to center. Good move to poke that one past, and he gets past a few guys. Knocked down at the blue line. Dentino keeps it in. Dentino down low to Carson Perry. Perry tied up in the corner here, trying to free this puck up. Dentino in the corner. Dentino tied up once again. This one up to the point for Burns. Burns keeps it alive, looks for a shot to the net, scores! It squeaks through! Point shot from Burns, and it's 2-0 Strathroy.
I could not see Kyle Curtin through that mass of humanity, so there is no way he saw that puck. But Aiden Burns did exactly what he needed to do. He got the shot through, and it found twine, and the Rockets are up 2-0 with 4:23 remaining in the third period of Game 4.
The same way the Rockets got their first goal of the series, a point shot from Burns. That one doesn't look like it was deflected. And like you mentioned, we couldn't see Kyle Curtin, so there's almost no way he saw that one come through, and it's 2-0 Strathroy. Poirier knocks it down with his glove, flips it to himself, and the Rockets clear out to center. Bloomfield going across to his partner, and then they're going to dump it in. It's knocked down by Kilby at center as Kilby works it forward. He's caught up in a stick there. Bringing this one through. Kilby intercepting another pass. Now he cuts the middle. Kilby going to work in. Kilby going wide. Shot thrown on. And Curtin right there to make the glove save.
Getting all choked up here.
3:57 to go here in period number 3. Things heating up. Rockets leading 2-0. Trying to stave off elimination.
And that second goal is helpful because if they were only up by 1 in the dying minutes, definitely pulled goaltender would create a dicey final minute.
Coombe picks it up behind the Lincoln's net. Looking to work up ice here with 3:45 to go here in period number 3. Coombe slowly works his way up, passes that one off, and Brown's going to dump it in on the backhand. Bounces off the end boards. Diamond thought about coming out to cover. It's picked up here. Looking for a pass out front. Brown taken into the boards on a hit. Bouncing puck off there. Down into the corner. Robinson. Ryfogle gets it away from him. Up to the blue line. Kept in. Burns there to glove one down. He'll bring it up forward now. Burns to center and dumping this one around the board. Spezial right there to pick it up. Puts it below the goal line for Kilby. Kilby taken into the boards by Mulder. 2 Rockets down there as Kilby's taken to the ice now with Mulder right on top of him. Spezial comes out the other side with the puck. Cycles it down low for Kilby. Kilby taken into the boards by Mulder once again. And down to the ice. Clerk comes in to help out Kilby. Rockets killing off valuable time here on the clock as the Lincolns look to try and clear. Kilby still tied up against the wall. It's finally going to be cleared back to center. Bouncing puck is knocked down by Mucci. He goes across to Poirier. Poirier flipping it up high in the air, and that one's going to get over top of everyone and down into the St. Mary's zone. Got to keep an eye on the bench now for Kyle Curtin. 2.5 minutes to go here. Lincoln step inside the offensive zone. Shot towards the net there. Gets up to the blue line. Knocked down and kept in by Hislop. Now Poirier picks it up, and Poirier will clear this one up to Mayers. Mayers into the offensive zone on the left side. Shot to the net there is going to be stopped and covered up by Curtin.
Aiden Burns from Liam Hoskins at 15:37 has given the Rockets a 2-0 lead. In overcoming adversity, they will have spent the final 44 minutes of this game with only 5 defensemen. And they've really come through here. And a defenseman scoring the second goal.
Down low, tries to shovel this one towards the middle there. Mayers Goes off the side, and that comes up to the blue line, kept in by Babenko, and now the Lincolns work for it. And on the left side, McIntyre shot. That one off the end boards. Kuznick on the rebound. That one on angle. Shot off the side of the goal. Mazur now. And now a collision out front as McIntyre might have been pushed, but nonetheless bowled over Diamond. And by the reaction of the defense here.
Accidentally on purpose, I will call it, but nothing so malicious that it's worth either Prue or Babenko in that situation to take a penalty. With 1:58 remaining, Kyle Curtin is being summoned to the St. Mary's bench. Now, because it was McIntyre, hold on.
They're going to bring the face-off outside, so they are going to put Curtin back.
I thought maybe they were going to make Brown stay on the ice. But the face-off is outside the Strathroy zone.
One into the corner inside of the Strathroy zone. Prue rimmed around the boards. It gets up and is going to be picked up by Hoskins. He'll chip that one off the boards and chasing it down, Wood. Icing waved off. Wood in the corner now, looking for a pass as he goes into the boards there quickly to get back up to his feet. Now working up to the point. Cleared, and Prue going to just dump it back in. Down to a minute and a half left here in period number 3. Rockets leading by 2. Bounce off the boards. Mulder looking for a pass. Kuznick going to dump this one in. Curtin looks towards the bench. Curtin going to come to the bench here for the Lincolns. Lincolns with the extra attacker on, minute 20 to go. Down 2. Kuznick behind the net. Able to corral this one, looking for a pass out front, knocked away. Aspro off the glass. This one into the opposite side. Hoskins throws the hit. Aspro now tries to clear. It's tied up against the hash marks. Aspro goes into the boards. Lincoln's trying to get this one clear. 1 minute to go. Up to the blue line. Kept in, shot towards the net. That one blocked by Aspro. It'll be cleared up to the blue line, and the Lincolns will have to enter the zone again. Aspro still on the ice here for Strathroy, and now a penalty on the way. Into the corner here. It'll be touched up.
Brown for roughing. Cross-checking, I'm sorry, will be the call.
So Brown will take a penalty here, and that'll really not help out the Lincolns.
No. Great play. Daniel Aspro with a shot block on that shift. He was laboring for the rest of it up until the time Brown took that cross-checking penalty. And over the boards come Rizzo, Clark, Babenko, Mucci, and Poirier. Not the number 1 power play unit by any stretch, but with 45 seconds to go, up by 2, you just want to bring this home.
Keep some of the big guns off the ice here and injury-free. Heading into what looks like now a Game 5. Shot towards the net there. Clark almost found the back of the net. Coming out through there, Martin loses an edge. Picking it up, Mucci. He loses an edge as well. Coombe will pick it up, and now Riley Coombe will come through center ice, get to center and look for a shot. He's going to dump this one in on Diamond, who will make the glove save. Going to elect to keep this one alive. 20 seconds to go here. Setting up behind the net is Rizzo. Rizzo, pass up to Babenko. Babenko going to spin and get away here, and he's going to hold on to it inside of the Strathroy zone. Back to Mucci with 10 seconds to go here. Long pass by Mucci. That one picked up by Riley Coombe. He'll bring it back inside the Lincoln zone, and the Rockets will live to see another day as they beat the Lincolns 2-0 here in Game 4, and they get a thunderous applause here from the hometown crowd on this Wednesday night.
Well, if you're going to win a playoff game, no place like home to get your first playoff win of the season. Shutout for Josh Diamond. Was great when he had to be, lucky when he had to be. And goals by Sanders and Burns in the third period. Two guys who had great games between the two of them. And the raising of the sticks to the fans.
The Rockets not done yet, as we will see a Game 5 in this series with the Rockets taking the 2-0 victory here tonight. As you mentioned, goals from Sanders and Burns give the Rockets the win. Josh Diamond picks up the shutout in net for Strathroy. He makes 25 saves in the shutout, picks up his second shutout against St. Mary's this year, first in the playoffs. And the Rockets pull within 2 in this series.
To win 4, you have to get 1. So they're down 3-1 in the series. Great game. Nice job. They came out physical, which we talked about off the top. They got good goaltending, which we said they were going to need. And the Iron Curtain is not invincible. If you can get some bodies in front of him, he's just like any other goaltender. screen, that last goal, he did not see that coming at all. And the shot by Sanders, I mean, he just whistled that past his ear over the shoulder. A great shot by Sanders to open the scoring. And now we've got a bit of a series here as we head back to St. Mary's for Friday night.
So things get interesting. We head to St. Mary's on Friday night for game number 5 in this series. Lincoln's look to close it out on home ice, and the Rockets once again will look to take it one game at a time and live to see another day. Final score 2-0 here from the West Middlesex Memorial Center. As mentioned, game 5 Friday night will be on the air shortly after 7:20. Puck drop, 7:30 from the Pyramid Rec Center. We thank you for listening with us tonight. From myself and Eldon Dunseith and the Rockets organization, we hope you have a safe and happy Wednesday night.